Shalom, Shalom Israel. This brother Azariah from W5 Jersey, Philly, coming back with another video, giving all honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh, which the world calls God, and Yahweh Shai, which the world calls Jesus Christ. Shalom, Shalom. In this video, real quick, through the Spirit, we're going to be going over Daniel, the 12th chapter. All right, so in this truth, like I explained to a brother earlier, you always start off with the milk. All right, when you just come into the truth, you don't go into things like Daniel 12, you don't go into things like Revelation 20, Revelation 9, etc. But now that you have grown in this truth, now you're supposed to seek out the deep and dark parables of the Bible. Let me get this real quick. In the book, this is the book of Sirach 39 and verse 1. All right, this is Sirach 39 and verse 1. It says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient." Daniel is an ancient man. All right, so you meditating in the scriptures and the law, and you're going to go back and seek out the wisdom of the ancients. You're going to see what Ezra was talking about. You're going to see what John the Revelator was talking about in Revelation. All right, you're going to go into these different chapters and try to break it down and get the understanding of it. It says, "And be occupied in prophecies." You're supposed to be occupied in prophecies. There's everything that's taking place in this world is prophecy. Us waking up in these last days, that's prophecy. All right, Jake being wicked as hell, that's prophecy. All right, these different nations coming together to fight against one another, hey, that's prophecy. All right, there's all hell is starting to break. COVID-19, that's prophecy. All right, when the COVID-19 just got hot, you seen that there was different stores that was deprived of their goods. All right, they didn't have any poultry. All right, you couldn't go to Walmart and just get chicken. All right, you had to wait until they restocked up. That's prophecy. So there's all types of prophecies going on. So a brother that's seeking wisdom, knowledge, understanding, you're going to be occupied in the prophecies, steady in the prophecies. All right, I'm going to keep going. Verse 2, it says, "He will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also." So when there's parables, you got to, brother, he about to break this down. Let me tune into that live. All right, whether you tune into it while the brother's live, or you get it later on, or if a brother posted a video, hey, when you get the chance, get in tune with that video. Or you could be with your Akim, and the brother, he's going over some scriptures with another brother that has questions. You may not have the understanding of that breakdown. So what do? You kind of abandon your conversation, say, "Salakia, I'm going to attain to wise counsel right now." You go over there and you listen. All right, that's what you must do. I'm going to read that again. It says, "And where subtle parables are, he will be there also. He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences and be conversant in dark parables," man. For some brothers, Daniel, the 12th chapter is deep, is dark. For some brothers, it's not. All right. But the fact of the matter is, you should be occupied in the prophecies. You should care about these prophecies. All right. Don't just be the brother, I don't need the prophecies. I used to be that brother when I first came into the truth. I used to think myself, well, I don't really need to get into the prophecies. I'm going to just get into this. Hey, real soon, I realized I have to be in the prophecies. I have to know what's going on. Then I start studying the prophecies. All right? That's what you should be doing. Studying the prophecies, being occupied in the prophecies. All right? So we're going to get into the book of Daniel, the 12th chapter. So this is Daniel 12 and verse 1. It says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people." So Michael, he's an archangel. All right. In these latter times, he's going to stand on the behalf of the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right. He's going to help us get out of this damn captivity, man. He's going to be one of them angels up there destroying these Edomites. All right. When these Edomites send out their little aircrafts, their warships, their jets, or whatever the hell they got laid up in store for that day, hey, Michael the archangel, he gonna be up there destroying them, dashing into pieces, man. All right, a damn nuke or a bomb might be coming your way, and then Michael, he said, "Nah, that's the elect. Go and kind of save you." Cut that damn bomb in half, it explode like a damn movie or cartoon you used to watch when you was a kid. All right, All these things these superheroes used to do in these movies, hey, the angels of the Lord, they're going to be doing those things, man. They're going to be protecting you, though. They're going to be saving you, all right? Let me get this real quick. It's one of my favorite accounts. This is the book of 2 Maccabees, 11 and verse 6. All right, so in those days, the angels of the Lord, they're going to stand on your behalf. This is the book of 2 Maccabees, 11 and verse 6. It says, now when they were with Maccabees, when they that were with Maccabees heard that he besieged the holes, they and all the people with lamentation and tears besought the Lord, that he would send a good angel to deliver Israel. Because in our old days, or what do they call it, our heyday, we understood that the angel of the Lord will come and save us and redeem us. Now that's not really running through our minds, through some of our minds. We don't understand that if we believe and pray and have faith in the Most High, he'll send the angel our way. But they have understanding of that. Verse 7. Then Maccabeus himself, first of all, took weapons, exhorting the others that they... It says, exhorting the others that they would jeopard themselves together with him to help their brethren. So they went forth together with a willing mind. And as they were at Jerusalem, there appeared before them on horseback one in white clothing, shaking his armor of gold. Verse 9. Then they praised the merciful God altogether and took heart, insomuch that they were ready not only to fight with men, but with most cruel beasts. So when you actually see the angel of the Lord, and you might get a spirit on you, and you might damn start slaying Edomites, man. The Lord might put the spirit on you, start slaying Edomites. You ready to put them to death, man. All right? When you see the angel of the Lord, it's going to uplift you, man. All right? You're not going to be like, oh, damn, these damn angels, I wish they weren't here. Jake is going to be saying that. The 2/3, they're going to say, damn, angels, man, what the hell is that? They're going to think those are aliens. All right? To Jake, those are aliens. Us, we know those are the workers of the Most High, man. And they're working on our behalf. Let me keep going. Let me read that again. It says, then they praised the merciful God altogether and took heart, insomuch that they were not ready. They were ready not only to fight with men, but with most cruel beasts, and to pierce through walls of iron. So the spirit's going to hop on you. Lord willing, I see Michael the archangel. I'm like, damn, man, the spirit might reveal it to you. Because you know through the precepts, the Lord told you that the spirit, it maketh intercession. Your spirit can kind of see things before you see it. Your flesh can't see it. Your flesh doesn't understand it. But through the spirit, I might see the angel and be like, damn, that's Michael the archangel, man. And my spirit might get inflamed. I might go harder. All right? No. Who knows what I might do in that day? Who knows what you might do in that day? Lord willing, that's you. Lord willing, that's all you brothers and sisters that's watching this video. All right? So the spirit might get upon you, man, just like these men in the Maccabees. Verse 10. It says, thus they marched forward in their armor, having an helper from heaven, for the Lord was merciful unto them. You see that? So an angel of the Lord came down and delivered Israel. All right? That's an ongoing thing, an occurring thing. When the Assyrians plotted to come against us, the Lord sent a death angel. You read about that in Sirach, the 48th chapter, or 18 on down. He sent a death angel and murdered. Let me get that real quick. This is the book of Sirach. Let's not talk about it. All right? It's the book of Sirach 48. And these angels, they're not ever going to let you down. All right? They don't fail. All right? They're not like these superheroes like Captain America, Superman. They go on a mission to do something, and then they fail. And then all hell breaks loose. Then the enemy's reigning over. I just seen that in a damn cartoon. Not a cartoon, but what is it damn called? I forget what it's called. But it was called, damn. Basically, it was one of the Justice League movies. I seen it not too long ago. They had a plan. All these superheroes, you know, these superheroes, they got Superman. He's shooting laser beams out his eyes. All right, Batman. He got so-called wisdom of the world. And then you got, of course, you got the Flash. He runs fast as heck. He could damn go back in time. Now these men, they had powers. All right, they went on a mission and they damn failed. They were supposed to protect the city, protect the world. They failed. They went against the enemy and they failed. The angels of the Lord, they're not going to do that. Once they go amongst the enemy, they're going to slay and destroy, and they're going to prosper in all their doings, man, all their goings. This is Sirach 48 and verse, I start at 18. All right. It says, I start at verse 17. It says, Ezekiel, which is King Hezekiah, Ezekiel fortified his city and brought in water into the midst thereof. He digged the hard rock with iron and made wells for waters. In his time, Sennacherib came up and sent Rabshakeh, or Rabshakeh, his name is. All right, it says, and lifted up his hand against Zion and boasted proudly. So you got these Syrians, hey, they boasted. All right, damn man, I'm that dude, man. I'm that man. All right, you know, just like Esau. Esau's real proud. They're not humble. All right, they kind of beating their chest spiritually. We got you niggas in subjection. We got you Hispanics in subjection. You Native Americans, you on reserves, man. You can't do nothing against us. Ain't nobody gonna save you, man. That's the same way Sennacherib and his army was boasting. I'm gonna keep going. Verse 19. It says, Then trembled their hearts and hands, and they were in pain as women in travail. But they called upon the Lord, which is merciful, which is talking about Israel, and stretched out their hands toward him. And immediately the Holy One heard them out of heaven and delivered them by the ministry of Isaiah, which is Isaiah. Verse 21. It says, he smote the host of the Assyrians, and his angel destroyed them. See that? So the angel of the Lord was sent down and destroyed the whole entire host of the Assyrians, man. All right? So the Lord, he's going to send these angels down, and they're going to protect you in these last days. And there's not only 5 angels in the heavens. It's not 2 angels, 3. Esau could try to say, no, it's only 3 of them. Let me try to fight my way out of this. All right, if we stock up on these bombs, maybe we'll beat them. No, there's thousands and thousands of angels in the Bible. All right? It's the book of Daniel 7, and we're going to start at verse 9. All right? When you go to the throne of the Most High, he has angels about him. This is Daniel 7 and 9. It says, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame. See that? He's sitting on flames, man. That's how powerful the Most High is. All right? It says, Esau, you don't got no chance against the Most High. All right? He's sitting on a throne of flames. Come on now. Jake, or not even Jake, any man on the earth, try to sit on some flames if you want to. You're going to burn yourself alive, man. You're going to die. You're going to rot to your damn bones. Well, the Most High, he's so perfect and strong and mighty in power, man. He could sit on flames of fire, man, like no man can. All right? It says, his throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. A fiery stream issued and came forth from behind him. Thousands ministered unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set, and the books were opened. See that? So the Most High, he has these angels sitting around about him, man. All right? Let's get another account in 1 Kings, the 22nd chapter. It's the book of 1 Kings. Bear with me. 1 Kings. It's lucky. All right, this is 1 Kings 22, and we're going to start at 19. It says, and he said, hear thou therefore the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, just like we read in Daniel the 7th chapter, and all the host of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. So the Most High, at his throne, he has angels on the right hand side, and he has angels on the left hand side. If he wants to use an evil angel, and he's going to talk to the left hand side. If he wants to send salvation for Israel and for Zion, and he's going to talk on the right hand side. And Michael the archangel, he's on the right hand side, front row, top seat. All right, you know. Let me keep going. Let me read this again. Salaki. It says, and he said, hear thou therefore the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. And the Lord said, I don't really got to get the rest, but you know, the Most High, again, like I was proving, the Most High, he has these angels all around about him, man. Thousands and thousands ministering unto him. Let's get one more. It's the book of Hebrews 12 and verse 22. All right, this is Hebrews 12 and verse 22. It says, but ye are come unto Mount Zion, and unto the city of the living God, the heavenly Jerusalem, and to an innumerable company of angels. All right. So the Most High, he has an innumerable amount of angels. So he has thousands times 10,000 times thousands times 10,000s of angels round about him, man. And these angels in these last days, they're going to be sent forth on the earth to help and deliver Zion and to destroy the so-called white man, the so-called Chinese man, the so-called Japanese man, the so-called African man, all these nations round about you, man. They're going to be destroyed by the angel of the Lord, all right? And Michael, the archangel, he going to be the top dog, top man in charge, all right? Let me read this again in the book of Daniel 12 and verse 1. So this is Daniel 12 and verse 1 again. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. So like I explained, you're going to have the angel of the Lord standing and helping you in these last days. All right, continuing on. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. So there's going to be a time on the earth. Hey, no man on this earth has seen these type of days. It doesn't matter if you was Ezra. It don't matter if you was Daniel. It don't matter if you was Jeremiah. It don't matter if you was Isaiah, Elijah, Elisha. All right, King Hezekiah, Jehoshaphat. All right, Josiah. All right, it doesn't matter. Manasseh. All right, all these kings in their prime and these prophets in their prime. Hey, Moses, man. All right, in Egypt. He's never seen the days that are about to come to pass, man. Even Yahushua warned you of these days. Let me go to that in Matthew 24 and 21. It's the book of Matthew 24 and verse 21. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. So there's going to be a day on the earth that no man on this earth has ever seen this day. All right? Segregation wasn't nothing. All right? Jake being on the plantation, that wasn't nothing. All right? Them bombs on Hiroshima, that wasn't nothing. All right? Iran and not Iran. These wars that America had with the French, the Spaniards and whatnot, these wars wasn't nothing. You're gonna see days worse than that. At the time of the Great Depression, you think that was something? All right, Esau, they call that the Great Depression. When you're depressed, you're sorrowful. You're like, damn, woe is me. What the hell is going on? What am I gonna do? How I'm gonna do this? How I'm gonna do that? If they was thinking like that back then, how much more now? These times are gonna be way worse. Let's go to Jeremiah 30 and go to verse 6. So this is Jeremiah 30, and I'll start at verse 6. It says, ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. All right. So the Lord said, Slacky, let me read this one more time. Oh, hell breaking loose. Babylon's going to be destroyed, man. The things you see out here is fire. This is Jeremiah 30 and verse 6. It says, ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. So Jeremiah is telling you, hey, look around you, man. The sounds you're going to hear, the screaming, the screeching you're going to hear. It's like a damn woman is in travail. That's what you're going to hear in Babylon in these streets. Women screaming, I'm getting raped. Woe is me, help me. All right? And you're going to have people that's going to hear them. And you're going to have people that's going to hear them. They're going to join. They're going to join in on that. All right? Then there's going to be people that hear and they're going to be like, man, I got my own problems. You got to deal with that. These are the things that's coming to Babylon. Let me get that in the book of Amos. Not Amos. The book of Nahum 3 and verse 11. All right? I started at verse 12. This is Nahum 3 and 12. It says, all thy strongholds shall be like fig trees with the first ripe figs. If they be shaken, they shall even fall into the mouth of the eater. Behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women. What does that mean? Woman, you hear women, they screaming, crying, complaining. All right? That's how these streets are going to be in these last days. It's going to be a grown man. He's damn 7 foot, 6'8" LeBron James, and he's going to damn be weeping and mourning. You're going to hear men like, you see LeBron James, he dunking, these vicious dunks, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, damn, who else, man? Who else is in the NBA right now? It's really, Giannis Antetokounmpo. These men is built and strong. You might look at these men and think, I'm not going to see these men cry or weep. Hey, the Lord say, hey, the people in the midst of thee are like women. So these men like Giannis, LeBron, etc., Michael Jordan in his prime, and these men gonna be bowing down and screaming and then screaming at the top of their lungs, man, for fear. They're gonna be scared. They're not gonna have no faith. They don't even have faith now. How much more then? These men, their house is gonna be damn destroyed. Their kids gonna get taken away. Dwayne Wade's son, he's going to get exactly what he wants. He's going to get popped by men. All right? He's going to scream like a damn girl, man. All right? You think he's a girl now? Hey, when you hear his screech in these last days, you're going to really think that man is a girl. All right? That little boy. All right? You know? These are the things that's going to come to pass. Let me read this again. It says, behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women. The gates of thy land shall be set wide open unto thine enemies. The fire shall devour thy bars. So Babylon, their cities, streets are going to be wide open for the enemies. All right? This place is done. All right? All these things you see around you. All right? Right now, you can go and get, I don't know if y'all can see that. It says Trade Winds Tattoo. All right? You can go and get a tattoo if you want to. Over there, it says Paul, what is that? Paul Prendergast Karate. You could damn train in martial arts if you want to right now. No, that's not going to be taking place in these last days. Hey, these gates going to be wide open. That's them stores, them tattoo shops, them glass windows, they going to be broken and shattered. All the money that's in their little cash registers, men are going to take that. All right? All them trophies they got back there, people going to take that. All right? This place is going to be destroyed. It's going to be for naught, man. All right? People love this place. Look at this. This man, he got a whatever it is. What is this? Probably a damn I forget what it's damn called. Some type of Mustang. All right, you know, you're not gonna be able. That's done. The wheel. It's not gonna be no wheels on that car. This car is gonna be on fire. It's gonna be burnt up. Next time you see this car in Jacob's Trouble, it's gonna be on fire. All right. This place is going to be utterly destroyed, man. All hell's going to be breaking loose in Babylon. All right? Let me go back to this in the book of Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 30:6 again. It says, ask ye now. See, it's like you ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces turned into paleness. That's what's going to be taking place, man. Every man going to have their hands on their loins. You know when you got a damn bad stomach ache, all right, you got the flu, you got COVID, you might be grabbing on your stomach. Damn, what was me? You grabbing all up on yourself, man. These men, they're not going to be grabbing on themselves because of COVID. They're not going to be grabbing on themselves because of damn flu. Let me just go and get the flu shot real quick. Hell no, man. You're going to be grabbing on your loins because you probably got stabbed up in your loins. Somebody ripped your loins all up. All right? You see your damn guts all open, man. These are the things that's prophesied in the Bible. All right? The Bible is not a fairy tale. This is not bubblegum drops. That's not in the damn Bible, man. Death, famine, plagues, fire, pestilence is in the Bible. People grabbing on their loins for pain, for fear. That's in the Bible. Let me get this in the book of Ezekiel. All right. This is Ezekiel 21, and we can go to verse 6. This is Ezekiel 21 and verse 6. It says, sigh therefore, thou son of man, with the breaking of thy loins. That's what we just read about in Jeremiah the 30th chapter. Men grabbing on their loins. Their loins going to be all broken up. All right. It says, and with bitterness sigh before their eyes. And it shall be when they say unto thee, wherefore sighest thou? Because we go out there and prophesy on the street corners, and we sign before the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, telling you got to repent or you're going to be destroyed in these last days. They're going to say, why the hell you sign? Then we're going to open up scriptures like this. We're going to open up Daniel the 12th chapter. We're going to open up Matthew the 24th chapter. We're going to open up 2nd Ezra 13. We're going to open up Revelation 9. We're going to open up Revelation 16 and show you why the hell we signed before you. Because death and famine is coming on the earth. Destruction. You're not going, these days of living in prosperity, doing your own thing, you can go to the park if you want to. You can go shoot some hoops if you want. You could be a damn, whatever the hell you want in this world. Those days are over with, man. And I'm not going to get tired of saying these days are over with. Lord willing, I can't wait until these Edomites get destroyed, man. This Edomite, he's not going to make it. All right? He's going to be destroyed. He kind of sat there and was listening, you know. And I spoke louder because you're going to be destroyed, man. All hell's going to be breaking loose on the earth. Let me read this again. This is Ezekiel 21:7. And it shall be, when they say unto thee, wherefore sighest thou? That thou shalt answer, for the tidings, because it cometh. Because when the Lord says certain things, don't take the Most High for a joke. All right, like he said in Numbers 23:19, the Lord is not a man that he shall lie. He's not like man. Man makes, they say, such and such is going to happen in 2012. You see Esau, they make these different movies called 2012. They're trying to make their quote unquote prophecies. All right, telling you that the world is going to be destroyed in 2020 or 2012. Did that come to pass? You see that? That's to show you man is a damn liar. Esau is a damn liar. The Lord said, I'm not a man that I should lie. I tell you that these things are going to happen. It's damn sure going to take place, man. That's why. It said, let me read this again. It says, for the tidings, because it cometh. This thing is coming. That's why you're going to be weeping, mourning, sorrowful. That's why we out there screaming on the street corners. They think we crazy, we psychos. We don't got a job. Go get a job. Go do something with your life. Go back to school. All right? We don't need that. We need to tell you of what's coming to pass. We need to show you the destruction that's coming on the earth, man. That's what we need to do. All right, let me read this again one more time. 3's completion. Verse 7. And it shall be, when they say unto thee, wherefore sighest thou? That thou shalt answer, for the tidings, because it cometh, and every heart shall melt. So people, you're going to give up the ghost. You're going to get a heart attack. And all hands shall be feeble, and every spirit shall faint, and all knees shall be weak as water. Behold, it cometh, and shall be brought to pass, saith the Lord Yahweh, man. Not the Lord Jesus Christ, not the Lord Buddha, not the Lord Shiva. The Lord Yahweh says so, man. So it's going to take place. All right? These are the things you read about in the Bible. Let me get this in the book of Isaiah 24:16. All right? If y'all think this is a joke, any of you jakes that's lukewarm in this truth, you think it's a joke, we're going to show you through the scriptures. It's not no game, man. It's the book of Isaiah 24 and verse 16. Isaiah 24:16. It says, let me read, it says, from the uttermost part of the earth, it says, from the uttermost part of the earth have we heard songs. It's like, let me see if this is what I want. This is the book of Isaiah 24. I think I want to start up a little more, but I'll start at verse 16. All right. It says, from the uttermost part of the earth have we heard songs, even glory to the righteous. But I said, my leanness, woe unto me. The treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. Yeah, the treacherous dealers, Salakia, have dealt very treacherously. Fear and the pit. Salakia, this is not what I want. It's 26 and 14. This is the book of Isaiah 26, and I'll start at 14. It says, they are dead, they shall not live. They are deceased, they shall not rise. Therefore hast thou visited and destroyed them, and made all their memory to perish. Thou hast increased the nation, O Lord. Thou hast increased the nation. Thou art glorified. Thou hast removed it far, all the ends of the earth, unto all the ends of the earth. Lord, in trouble have they visited thee. They poured out a prayer when thy chastening was upon them, like as woman with child. So men are going to be pouring out their they're going to be screaming at the top of their lungs, man. Because all hell is going to be breaking loose, like a woman in travail. Let me read this again. Verse 17. Like as a woman with child, that draweth near the time of her delivery, is in pain, and crieth out in her pains. So have we been in thy sight, O Lord. We have been with child, we have been in pain. We have as it were brought forth wind, And we have not wrought any deliverance in the earth, neither have the inhabitants of the world fallen. See that? So there's going to be a lot of destruction on the earth. These are the days that Yahweh Shai was speaking of, Jeremiah was speaking of, Daniel was speaking of, in multiple chapters, man. He told you in Daniel the 9th chapter as well in the last week. These things are going to be taking place. Esau, they're going to confirm the covenant with you, for a few, all right? Then they're going to break that, all right? Then they're going to destroy you. These are the days that are coming on the earth. These days, no man on the earth has seen these days before. I damn sure ain't see it. In my past life, I ain't seen it neither. Neither you. All right, no man has seen these days. But we will see these days. These days will take place. Hey, these days are coming real soon upon the earth, man. All right, let me go back to this in Daniel 12. So this is Daniel 12 and 1 again. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. It says, continuing on, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. So even though all those things are going to be taking place, the Lord, he still has deliverance for Israel. He still has to deliver Jacob. Why? Because he told you that. Let me get this in the book of Amos. All right, 9 and verse 14. This is Amos 9 and verse 14. It says, and I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit of them. And I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled up out of their land which I have given them, saith the Lord thy God. So there's going to be a time where the Lord, he promised this. He said, I'm going to take you out of your captivity. I'm going to put you back in your land. And you will no longer be pulled out of your land. Imagine that. We've been pulled into different captivities. All right. You go to the book of Judges. There's 7 captivities in the book of Judges. And we've been in 7 major captivities. We've been in the captivity under Egypt. All right. Assyria. All right. The Persians and Medes. All right. The Romans. All right. The Greeks. All right. America now. We've been in all these different captivities, man. Hey, the Lord's going to deliver us out of all of them. All right. He sent deliverers before. All right. You read that in, what's that? Nehemiah 9 and 27. The Lord has sent saviors for us. Even in the book of Judges, you read the book of Judges, hey, the Lord, he sent multiple saviors for us. Hey, the Lord, he going to save us this one last time, man. Hey, this is the last dance. Michael Jordan was talking about his last dance. He damn shooting hoops and dunking. That's not no damn last dance, man. This is the last dance right here, where the Lord is saving us out of our captivity. All right. Hey, laugh it up, dance it up now, man. You don't got much time. The same way he destroyed us. I mean, not destroyed us. The same way he took us out of Egypt. Let's get that. Hey, that's the same way he's going to deliver us out of this captivity. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 10. All right, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 10. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So the Lord, he's going to deliver us the same way he delivered us out of old Egypt. He said, I'm not going to suffer you to dwell in Egypt. Hey, I'm gonna save you with a stretched out arm, a stretched out hand, and a mighty arm, man. And I'm gonna destroy this place with plagues, famine, destruction, fire, wild beasts running all up over the place, lions devouring man. All right, you got damn sharks in the water. Hey, if you on a ship in them last days, man, hey, you better hope that ship don't sink, man. You're gonna have sharks ready to devour you, man. Hey, the Lord's gonna deliver us in this manner. All right. The same, like I keep saying, the same way he did it back then, the same way he's going to do it now. Because he said he's liking, the Lord, things happen over and over again. He likened his judgment unto a ring, like he said. Let me grab that. In 2nd Ezra 5 and 42. This is 2nd Ezra 5 and verse 42. It says, and he said unto me, I will liken my judgment unto a ring. And you look at a ring, it's circular, meaning it goes in the same motion. It doesn't go like this and then spill over there. It doesn't go like this and then go that way. No, it's on a rotation. All right, so it does the same thing over and over again. All right, let me read that again. It says, and he said unto me, I will liken my judgment unto a ring. It says, like as there is no slackness of the last, even so there is no swiftness of the first. So he said, hey, the same way I delivered you in old Egypt, hey, I'm going to deliver you the same way. And there was no slackness in that old deliverance. The Lord wasn't kind of playing games. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. All right. You know, I gave Moses the power to smite Egypt's waters with blood, turn the seas into blood. Damn, that took a lot of energy out of me. My power's drained. He damn holding on his chest like he about to have a heart attack. Hell no, man. There was no slackness in the old deliverance. And he said, hey, just like there was no slackness in the old, there's not going to be any swiftness in this one. Meaning, hey, the Lord's going to deliver you when it's the time. All right, the Lord has a time for everything. Sirach 39 and 16. All right, let me get that. Let's not just quote it. It's the book of Sirach, real quick, 39 and verse 16. All right, the Most High, he has a time for everything, and you can't rush that. Let me get this. Sirach 39, 16. It says, all the works of the Lord are exceeding good, and whatsoever he commanded shall be accomplished in due season. So anything the Lord has said that's going to happen, it's going to happen in due season. It's going to happen at the right moment. Not when you want it, not when I want it, when the Most High wants it. All right, he told you that also in 2 Ezra 4 and 36, all right, through 37. So you got Psalms 31 and 15, Habakkuk 2 and verse 3, all right, Daniel 2 and 21, all right, the Lord appoints the seasons and the times, all right. So the Most High, he has control of this thing. So there's not going to be any swiftness in this one. It's going to happen at the perfect moment, man, all right, you know. Hey, so the Lord, he going to deliver all Israel. Let me read this again. This is the book of Daniel 12 and verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, like we just read, every one that shall be found written in the book. Verse 2. It says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. All right, so you're going to have the dead being raised up. Exactly what he just said is going to happen. Some people, they're going to rise up to salvation, and some people, they're going to be risen up and dashed into the lake of fire. This is the book of John 11 and 25. All right, bear with me. All right, John 11 and verse 25. It says, it's like that's not what I want. I want John 5 and 29. It's like, all right, this is John 5 and verse 29. All right, this is John 5 and 29. It says, and I start at verse 28. It says, marvel not at this, for the hour is coming, in the which all that are in the grave shall hear his voice, and shall come forth, they that have done good, unto the resurrection of life. So if you were doing good, say you died in Jacob's trouble. You died in Jacob's trouble and you was doing good, you was keeping the commandments. You're of the elect. I'll simple it down. I'll simplify it. Hey, you're gonna rise unto everlasting life, like he said. It says, and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation. So you're gonna be raised up, and all you're gonna see is all hell breaking loose, man. All right, and then you're gonna see flames, Babylon and flames. The Lord gonna thrash your behind in that water, in that lake of fire, man. All right, that's what's gonna take place. All right, the dead will be risen up. Let me get this. Actually, first of all, I get this. Hey, Paul spoke about that in 1 Thessalonians 4 and 16. All right, this is the book of 1 Thessalonians 4 and verse 16. It says, for the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of God. And the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. So those that died doing the works of the Lord, they're going to be risen up first. They're going to have the first resurrection. All right. It says, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds. So if you survive Jacob's trouble, all right, and this salvation is taking place, you're going to be immediately caught up in the clouds. It says, which is talking about the chariots. All right. to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. So these are the things that's going to take place. Let's get another one in 2nd Ezra 2 and verse 23. All right. This is 2nd Ezra 2. I'll go to verse 16 first. All right. So these prophecies, they link. You see how perfectly they link up. All right. Multiple prophets and men of the Lord are talking about these things. All right. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 2, and I'll start at verse 16. It says, and those that be dead will I rise up again from their places and bring them out of their graves, for I have known my name in Israel. So again, he's going to resurrect those that were keeping the law. Well, he's going to resurrect men. Those that were dead and keeping the commandments, hey, you're going to have everlasting life. You wasn't doing that, you're going to be destroyed. Let's go to verse 23. It says, wheresoever thou findest the dead, take them and bury them. All right, now this is twofold. Now, we go out there on the highways and hedges and we bury men spiritually. All right? Like he tells you in Revelation 11, they don't bury us out here. All right? They don't give us burials. There's no ceremonies. There's none of that. Us, we go out there, we make the ceremonies. We force the ceremonies, man. Hey, sometimes we got to force that damn ceremony on Jake. Sometimes you got to get on Jake, man. All right? Bring out precepts showing you're going to die if you don't repent. And then some people, we have compassion upon them. Some of them, they humbly bow down and they want to get down with the ceremony, man. All right? So that's what's going on. He said, let me read this again. 2nd Ezra 2 and 23. It says, wheresoever thou findest dead, take them and bury them. It says, and I will give thee the first place in my resurrection. See that? So if you was doing the works and you happen to die in Jacob's trouble, hey, you're going to have the first in the resurrection. You're going to be risen first in these last days. All right? So let me go back to this in Daniel 12 and where is at verse 2. It says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. It says, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament. All right, and they that turn it says, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament. What does he mean by that? All right. Meaning, let me read it. Let me get this in Ecclesiastes. All right, you're going to shine because of your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that you have accumulated throughout the years of you being in the truth. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 8 and verse 1. All right, this is Ecclesiastes 8 and 1. It says, who is as the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed. See that? So playing upon tables, and these men are going to shine because of their wisdom. Their wisdom is going to cause them to shine. They're going to look different from every other man. They're going to have a higher stature. They're going to be on another level. They're not going to be like the 2/3. The 2/3, their face is going to be dingy, dry, pale. Like he said, their faces are going to turn to paleness. Lord willing, I'm a part of that lot, that number, and likewise, y'all brothers and sisters that's watching. Hey, your face is going to be shining. You're going to be shining these last days like a bright light. All right? Like a bright light in a dark place. All right, so going back to this in Daniel 12 and 3. It says, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. You see that? Because a wise man, he's going to turn many people into righteousness, like he said in Proverbs 11 and 30. Let's get it. This is the book of Proverbs 11 and verse 30. All right, Proverbs 11 and 30. It says, the fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. All right, so the wise man, hey, he's going to win souls. Let me read this again. It says, the fruit of the righteous is as a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. All right. So these men, I'm going to read this again in verse 3 of Daniel. It says, the latter end of it, it says, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. So those that's turning men unto righteousness, you causing men to repent in these last days. You out there, like he says in Revelation, the 11th chapter, you out there measuring the temple, and you causing men to fit the well, you're not doing it, the Most High is, but you out there measuring the men and bringing them into the fold. Hey, you're going to shine forever as the stars. All right. Verse 4 of Daniel, the 12th chapter. Daniel 12 and 4. It says, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book. even to the time of the end. All right. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So let me read this again. This is Daniel 12:4. It says, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. All right. So plan upon tables, man. And he told him to shut this book. So there's going to be a time also that's going to take place, and we're going to shut the book. Hey, no one's going to be doing the work. Hey, all hell's going to be breaking loose, man. This word is not going to be coming out. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, all right, 5 and verse 9. 2nd Ezra 5 and 9. This is 2nd Ezra 5 and verse 9. It says, and salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. So what does that mean? Salt water shall be found in the sweet. Meaning right now, we're in a house of mirth. All right, as I panned the camera around earlier, you know, there's people out there waiting for they're at the DMV. Some people trying to get their driver's license. And you know, young Eve and young Jake, when they're trying to get their driver's license, they just want to go to Six Flags. They just want to hit up the beach. All right. They want to link up with these hoes and harlots of the world. This is the house of mirth. This is sweet waters. And the Lord says salt waters is going to be poured into that sweet. Meaning, hey, Jacob's trouble, when Jacob's trouble come, all this sweetness you see going on, it's going to be destroyed. It's going to be done away with. All right? Continuing on. It says, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. So wit and wisdom is going to withdraw itself into a secret chamber. Wisdom is no longer going to be on the earth. Like he just said, you're going to have to run to and fro. That's in Amos the 8th chapter. We're going to grab that too. It says, verse 10, it says, and shall be salt of many, yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon the earth. One land also shall ask another, and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say, no. This is what what this is talking about is men are going to be going to and fro on the earth seeking his wisdom, and it's not going to be out there. The Lord's going to have the men of the Lord either ducked off somewhere safe, or you're going to be suffering persecution where you can't teach nobody this word. This is the book of Amos 8 and verse 11. All right, this is Amos 8 and 11. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, meaning nation to nation. The seas is symbolic for the nation. All right, you got Isaiah 17 and 13, Ezekiel 47 and 6 through 8, Zechariah 14 and 8, Psalms 144 and 7, Revelation 17 and verse 15. All right, you got multiple precepts telling you this. All right, so going back to this is let me read this again. It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. So they're going to go to and fro on the earth, and they're not going to find this word. That's what it's talking about when we say, hey, Daniel, shut up this book, man. All right, and these men, when this book is shut up, all right, then that's when Jacob's going to realize, damn, I should have repented. I should have kept the commandments of the Most High. I should never been a nigger. I should never tried to be in the world. I should never try to be a city girl. I should never try to be like Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, all right, or who else? Nicki Minaj, all right, when she was at the top of her game, quote unquote, Beyonce, Kanye West, all right. They're gonna realize that being like those people, that doesn't really get you anywhere. That's just gonna get you to wander from sea to sea looking for wisdom. Because right now, men like Kanye West, they might have had their degree, all right. They probably graduated college, all right. Jay-Z, whatever these men have done, who damn knows? I really don't care, man. All right. But hey, these men, these are the top men on the earth. Even these men, they're gonna be wandering from sea to sea looking for wisdom if they're not dead yet. Because they might just be dead. They might be the first to die, man. Who knows? And that's the lot of the rich man, like he said in James the 1st chapter. All right, you know, James 1 and 7, I believe, went down. So these men, they're going, all types of men and women, no matter who they are, the top men on the earth. You at the bottom of the earth, man. hey, you're going to be seeking wisdom. You're going to go from land to land. All right, waters to waters. You're going to damn build it. You might make yourself a little ship, a little yacht, a little canoe, so that you could try to go to China and find a Jake that got the knowledge. You might try to go to some Jakes, they might try to find Israel some way, somehow. You know, I know that's the motherland. I know there got to be some Israelites out there that know the words of the Lord, that can cause me to repent and show me how to repent in these last days. That's what's going to be taking place in these last days, man. All right? So let me read this. Let's go back to Daniel 12. This is Daniel 12 in verse 4. It says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." So there's also going to be times where knowledge is going to be increased. That's happening right now on a level. All right, knowledge is being increased. Let me get this real quick. In Matthew 24. All right, this is Matthew 24 and verse 14. It's the book of Matthew 24 and verse 14. It says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." So right now, this wisdom is increasing. Why? Because you got this wisdom out there in UK. You got brothers from UK that watch videos that know that they're Israelites. All right. You got brothers in Japan that know they're Israelites. You got brothers in damn Germany, Switzerland, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg. All right. All over the world, Asia. All right. All over the world that know that they're Israelites. And they're even pushing the truth as well. So this knowledge is being increased. All right. And when all hell breaks loose, and when the final say-so is said, wisdom is going to also increase again on another level. We're going to know the deep parables of the Bible. Things that we don't understand now, like the seven thunders, we're going to have that wisdom. Wisdom is going to be increased. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 1, and we're going to start at 35. This is 2nd Ezra 1 and verse 35. It says, Slacky. All right, 2nd Ezra 1 and 35. It says, this is what I want. Slacky, that's not what I want. All right. This is the book of 2nd Ezra. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 6 and 25. That's what I want. All right, 2nd Ezra 6 and 25. It says, "Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth. And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched." So lies and vanity. Slacky, my phone about to die. I might have to do a part 2. Lord willing, I don't have to. All right. But deceit and vanity is going to be destroyed out of the earth. Verse 28. It says, "As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall be declared." This is truth. This is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding being increased in these last days. All right. This is what you have to look forward to, man. All right. The truth being proclaimed. All right. Everyone knowing that you're an Israelite. All right. Everyone knows that you're God's chosen people. Everyone's seeing that the things that you were saying, it wasn't a lie, man. It was all truth. All right. That's going to be magnified on the earth. This truth is going to be magnified. All right. So let's go back to Daniel 12 and verse 4 again. It says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end." Salakia. "Then I, Daniel, looked, and behold, there stood other two, the one on this side of the bank of the river, and the other on that side of the bank of the river. And one said to the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, How long shall it be till the end of these words? And I heard the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, when he held..." Now, Slakia, real quick. So, let me read 6 again. It says, "And one said to the man clothed in the linen, which was upon the waters of the river, How long shall it be to the end of these wonders?" So how long until the end comes, man? When am I going to see all these things happen and the end and more? All right. So verse 7, it says, and I heard the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left hand unto heaven, and swear by him that liveth forever, that it shall be for a time, times, and a half. All right. So that times and a half is 1,260 days. All right. You get that from Daniel, the 7th chapter, Daniel 7 and verse 25. All right. You also read about that. Let's get it real quick. This is the book of Daniel 7 and verse 25. And I may have to do a part 2. It says Daniel 7 and 25. It says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time. A time is a year. All right. In a year, you got 360 days. All right. And it says, that's Ezekiel 4 and 6. It says, in times is 2 years. All right. So that's 720 days. It says, and the dividing of time. All right. So half of a year, which I believe is 120 days. All right. 180 days. Salaki. All right. So this is a time frame